Okay, so welcome back everyone. Here today we are going to take a tour of interface in our Visual Studio Code, and we are going to install some extensions that are needed for Python development as well. Along with we are going to see some important settings. So first of all, open your Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this is our Visual Studio Code, and what I have done is I have just opened the Visual Studio Code in a folder, specific folder. Okay, so you can see this is the folder I have created, Python folder, and here I have created some directory structure and one Python file in it. So you can see everything here. So let's have a tour of Visual Studio Code. So first of all, you can see as we have all Windows application, there is a menu bar. So here in Visual Studio Code, you have one menu bar and you can see the menus like new, open, save, print, export, import, exit, etc. etc. and all other menus that are basic menus such as edit, view, windows, help, etc. in the menu bar. Then you can see in the sidebar there are some tools provided by Visual Studio Code. The first tool is Project Manager or File Manager. Here you can see the directory structure of your project, and from here you can manage whole your project. The second icon is Universal Search. From here you can search anything in your project that is present. Third thing is this version control system. You can integrate Git or Bitbucket with version control system to manage various versions of your project. The fourth icon is for, you can see, the fourth icon is for debugging. You can debug your code, which code you have. It may be Python, C++, or whatever language it is. And the fifth icon is of extensions. We will see that in the later. Then you can see in the bottom accounts and settings. So in the setting option, you can see the first option is command palette, and you can open command palette by Control Shift and P. This is the shortcut for command palette. So what the command palette actually is, command palette is a tool from where you can control the settings and everything in your Visual Studio Code with a command. So you can see there are various commands are listed here. The second thing you can see, the second most important thing you can see here is settings. So I open settings. Okay, I will open the settings, and in settings you can see this is the window for the settings, and from above you can open the settings in the JSON format as well. So you can see there are two tabs, one is user and the second tab is for workspace. So what exactly workspace is? So your project, or you can manage multiple projects. So your multiple projects have multiple kinds of settings that are specific to projects. So you can manage those settings. And in user, you can create multiple user. In the bottom, we have saw the user icon. From there, you can create multiple user, and you have a multiple user specific settings as well. So I'm going to change only user specific settings right now. So you can see in user specific settings, you can search any settings. So right now I am just going to search mouse wheel zoom. So you can see here mouse wheel zoom is checked. That means I can zoom in or zoom out by control and using the scroll button of our mouse. After that, you can see I am going to find a setting related to terminal, and you can see you have different settings which are important in your terminal, like default icon of terminal or different types of settings such as how you can kill your terminal, etc. etc. You can have a details by going to the settings and you can see them. Then let's check other settings such as important setting. This is the important setting, bracket pair colorizer. So it will colorize and check your bracket close properly or not. So these are the settings, important settings. You can check those settings as well. So I'm going to close the settings icon, and after that you can see the important one is theme. And here you can change the themes for. One is color theme, another one is file icon theme. So let's go with first color theme, and you can see Visual Studio Code's default theme, that is dark Visual Studio, and other themes are here present. You can see this is the dark modern which is provided by Visual Studio Code default. So let's see the custom themes available in Visual Studio Code extensions marketplace. So here I am going to search for Atom 1. So you can see Atom 1 dark. These are the themes available. So as soon as I click on it, it is going to install. So you can see this is the Atom 1 dark, and also you can check your themes in extension pack as well. So here in extensions tab you can see multiple themes. So I usually prefer this theme, that is Atom 1 dark syntax theme, and it is created by Andrew, and you can see almost 1,43,000 downloads for this theme. So as soon as this theme install, it will ask you for using the theme, and you can click enter. So the theme is applied by default. So I'm just going to write a simple Python program so that we can see how this Atoms dark theme is actually there. So you can see I have both the Atoms dark theme that we have installed. So I'm just going to do some random things in Python such as import time. Okay, you can see the color for various tokens are created properly, and here print time dot time. You can see everything is proper, right? So you can see the brackets, and I'm going to add a string in the bracket. Yeah. So the theme is properly applicable, and you can see it's looking good, and it's not going to strain your eyes while coding. So let's install some important extensions that are important for Python development and basic extensions. The first one is material icon. So let's install this material icon, and after installation it will ask you for applying the material icons. So I will say apply the materials icon, and you can see your folders and your file icons are changed. So it looks prettier, and you can manage your project, and it's look really good. So I have installed this as well. Our next extension, the important extension, and now this is for Python. So you need to install this extension, which is Python extension, and this is created by Microsoft team itself. It will provide the uh, autocomplete or syntax highlighting and everything that is available in Python documentation, auto suggestions. Those things are available there. Then you can install this pylons as well. Actually, you do not need to install this, it will install automatically. After this, this is the docstring extension you can install. It will generate the definition for your functions as well as your files. And most of the machine learning and data science professional require the Jupyter notebook. So you can install this Jupyter. So it will install some other dependent extension as well along with it. But this is the most important extension for data science professionals as well. Then, okay, you can see we have multiple extensions. So still we can check for some other extensions for Python. Okay, so you can see Python environment manager. So this is also an important extension, so you can manage your virtual environments and different environments available in your system for Python. Okay, so now I am scrolling, and you can see all the extension for Python development are here, and we have installed all the extensions successfully. So let's check by writing the basic Python program. So I'm going to print hello world. Okay. So, and you can see I can zoom in or zoom out, or I can change the font size, and you can see after I run, this is hello world. Okay, hello world program is running properly. So this is all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you find this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We will meet you in the next video with awesome content. Till then, happy coding.